Voila! Hello, all. Welcome, 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 welcome. Chuck Brothers Recovery, loud and proud. Whoop, 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 whoop. Give y'all a second to all sign on. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome, 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 welcome to the show, the place where hope flows. I hope everybody is good today. I'm kind of feeling mediocre to super fantastic. Mm, little goofy, little goofy. Just got done watching the governor, and man, sure glad I don't have his job. Talk about a tough one. Oh, Andy Bashir, glad he's our governor. Sure proud of that guy. Did you start a watch party of me, Natasha? Show y'all what I got today. Late Easter bunny. But if you see, that is solid milk chocolate, flavored. I don't know about that. I like milk chocolate, but it said flavored. Kind of makes me wonder. Makes me wonder. Hey, Julie, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Total sugar, 29 grams of sugar. I don't mind the sugar as much as that flavored. Flavored. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to eat it just like it was chocolate. And I'm assuming it is chocolate. It just says flavored, and it's kind of got me kind of on the iffies about it. What you say there, Mom's here? You doing all right today, Mom's here? I'm doing good. I'm good. Just got done watching the governor. And man, talking about some civil unrest. Man, everybody wanting to get back to work, wanting to get out there and do the deal. I get it. I get it. I kind of sit around here today. Oh, I almost forgot. No, I didn't almost forget. I really remembered, but I'm going to say it. Uh, I took a friend to rehab today. Woo, woo. Man, two people, two members going to rehab. I'm excited. Don't know I had anything to do with any of them doing it, but don't matter. They went, and that's rock and roll, rock and recovery right there. Man, I took him to Recovery Works over in E Town, and he has no clothes or anything. If anybody's got any extra medium to large shirts, good to new, maybe pants size 30 waist, 32 long, he could really use the help. He's trying. He's trying to get in. He's in rehab. I dropped him off there today myself, and he just needs a few clothes. If anybody could reach out and let me know if they got something that they can donate, be awesome. He needs new underwear and socks. He's got a nice pair of shoes. I did notice that on his feet, but yeah, he could use some clothes. Uh, had a few, a couple people talking about getting some stuff, but anything y'all can get, I appreciate. Boys are trying to work out his demons, and we'll support that. We will support that. He called me and asked for help, and when a man does that, dude, I go all out. I go all out. You know, I'm trying not to get out of the house. I'm trying to do my public distancing like everybody else. But man, he called me, said, "Man, I need a ride. They got a bed for me." I said, "I'll be here in 20 minutes." Exactly what I did. Boom. We did sanitize, and we stayed at car seat to car seat. I don't know, about 6 feet. But man, you know what? He died on the street, and he got a chance there. So I went and got him. I took him. Well, he didn't have no. He had the stitch clothes he had on him, and man, I am super proud of him. And I told him when he got out of the car, I told him I loved him. That's right. What do you say, Dora? Welcome to the show, Robbie. Welcome to the show. I rock and roll. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But anyways, yeah, got him in some rehab today, and hopefully I can get him some clothes. I did get a donation that I can put on his books over there. I hate to call it books because he's not in jail, but they have a snack shack the way I understand it, and they keep the money. He don't get the money, and like I always say, don't give an addict money because they'll go use, and so I don't do that. But I did have a donation, and I'm not going to say who done it, but a member of our group donated $30, and I'm going to put that on his snack shack so he can get his snacks or whatever he needs to do while he's there. Want to make him as comfortable as possible so that way he can listen and learn the deal. I actually went to rehab with him back about 2.5 years ago in Campbellsville at the Hill Place. Super good dude. He wrote the big book and the 12 and 12 and like 180 something thousand words, and he stuck to it and he did it all. So I know he's willing, and he wants a new life, and man, whew, super proud of that guy. Man, he called up and volunteered to go. I want to go. I need help, Chuck's what he said. And I said, man, I'll do everything in my power to get you where you need to be. And that's what we did. That's what we did. Uh, I guess we'll start out, qualify myself to be not qualified for this job. Started smoking weed when I was about 10, started drinking somewhere around that same time. And then I just went on down through the list. Uh, Marijuana, alcohol, LSD, mushrooms, cocaine, methamphetamines, ice, heroin, cocaine, crack, you name it, I did it. I did a lot of it. And, uh, and I don't tell you that to be proud of what I did. I just say that I did a bunch that way because anybody out there that thinks that they can't come back from it, you can and you will. I believe in you, all of you out there. I do, I do, I do. Thank you, Mom. I appreciate that. And we will get to the store if you need us to go to the store or whatever. I got you. We can do that. We can do that. And I appreciate your help all the time. All the time. Uh, yeah, man. Yeah, I kind of got down and out, watching the governor, all the people out there, civil unrest out there. I know I get it. They want to go back to work. And I'd like to get out of the house and go to work too. Just remember, people, I'm not no politician. I have nothing to do with politics or whatever. Maybe someday I'll be the mayor or the president. Woo, could you imagine that? Woo, woo, from the White House. But anyways, you know, I get it. But I can get out of the house. I can walk right out the door. There's no military vehicles going up and down the streets and nothing like that. I understand people are freaking out, but give it time, man. Just trying to save lives. It ain't me and you that they're worried about. It's my mom, your grandma, your grandpa, the older people, and I get it. I get it. I don't want to get it. I can tell you that. And if we do what we're asked to do and try to do a bare minimum, you know, uh, we'll all be all right. But anyways, enough about the politics because I don't much care for politics. I don't know. I just never been down that road. But maybe when I become president of the White House, woo woo. Now you won't see me in the White House, but well, maybe a White House, but not the White House, uh, unless I'm touring or something. What you say, Jane? Welcome, 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 welcome. I can't talk. I swear I ain't been able to talk since I lost my teeth. I had some stuff and can buy underwear and socks tomorrow. You are all right. Thank you, Jane. Thank you. Yeah, I kind of that talking thing. I just can't hardly get it down. Makes me sound like old hillbilly, but I am a hillbilly. Uh, I was city born, country raised. Man, what a better life than that. Woo woo. Got to be silly, Dora, because if I'm not silly, And I guess it's kind of how I deal with my days every day. I'll be a little silly, be a little crazy, and I do got my sober mode shirt on today. Sicker than most, sicker than others, whatever. www.sobermode.com, www.sobermode.com. Look them up. Got some nice shirts, whatever. I don't get paid to do that. I don't even get a free shirt, but that's all right. Uh, the guy's doing the deal just like me. He's spreading the word of recovery uh, by selling shirts, and I'm good with that. Good with that. I really am. Yeah. Sports his family. Got two brand new twin daughters. Sure, they're beautiful as ever. Not seen pictures of them. I just stay too busy. I ain't got time to do that. But whatever. We trying to help people, and that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Man, we got 2 in 1 week go to rehab. Praise Jesus. Praise Jesus. Jesus Christ's been good to me. Uh, he is my higher power. You can choose your own higher power, whatever. I don't know. I'm not gonna push my God on you if you don't want him. He don't want you if you don't want him either. That's just the way he works. He wants you, but he ain't gonna beg you. But that's all right. He didn't have to beg me. I knew the power. I knew the power. Woo woo. That'd be cool if I had like some of them uh sound effects. I don't know. Woo woo. Thank you, Dora. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. But yeah, I really didn't have time to do anything today as far as figuring out what we're going to talk about. So we might just be silly all day. And Ben's mom's on here. I got to ask her about this chocolate bunny. Solid milk, chocolate, flavored. Does that mean it's not chocolate? I got to know. Is that fake chocolate? Is that made from, like from concentrate? Is it concentrated chocolate? I don't know. Just add milk and you got milk chocolate? Who knows? Who knows? I'm sure it's good. It probably tastes like milk chocolate. I don't know. I just don't know that it's real because it says flavored. It's like Kool-Aid you get in jail. It's orange flavored water. Yeah, I don't like that guy on dope either. Woo! He was such a bad guy. He really wasn't a bad guy. He just wasn't that good of a guy. Really wasn't really that. He just was all messed up in the brain, and that's where I got. And today I'm still messed up in the brain, but whole different life, whole different life. What do you say, David? Thanks for your support. David says my wife of 42 years just died from lung cancer 26 months ago. The doctor called it smoker's cancer. There's no cure and no treatment. I urge everyone to quit smoking. Amen to that, brother. I am a smoker, and I always say that this is a smoking group, but I always say that I don't agree with it. I don't like cigarettes. They're awful, and I would love to quit, and I'm trying to quit. And I am getting better at it, I think. I smoked a little less today than I did yesterday, and it's a process. It is a process, but we're working on it. We are going to get better at it. We are going to get better at it. Eventually, we're going to quit. Tell you what we're going to do right now. We're going to do the Chuck Brothers. How to use your Narcan. No, 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 no. Sun's in my way. How you use your Narcan nasal spray. This is the 4 milligram dose. The dose they give you at the hospital, the ambulance, and all that is like 0.2. This is like, I don't know, or 0.4. This is 10 times stronger than that. This here will bring you back from overdose 8 minutes after overdose, 92% of the time. What you do first, you walk in, you find somebody that's blue, their skin's blue or whatever. You first do a sternum rub. You take your knuckle, like that, and you rub it on their sternum pretty hard. You do it yourself, you'll feel it. It hurts. It's not comfortable. If they do not wake up from that, you take your first thing you do, you open your package, put both fingers right there, thumb on the plunger. Do not push it. You only get one chance at it. Stick it up their nose, this piece right there, all the way to your fingers. Fingers touch their nose. You push the plunger. I forgot to tell you, got to roll them on their side because they could asphyxiate on their own vomit. Put them on their side, stick it up their nose, then push the plunger, and then call 911. Do not call 911 first because they're going to start asking you a bunch of questions. Seconds matter in overdose. And after 3 minutes, if they don't come back, you grab the other one that's in the box because there's two of them in there, and you take it, put it up the other nostril to the fingers, push the plunger. Make sure you call an ambulance. The half-life on Narcan is less than heroin or fentanyl or whatever. And this will wear off, and then you can still go into overdose. And yeah, yeah, it will work on fentanyl. If they tell you fentanyl didn't work on it, or this won't work on fentanyl, it will work on fentanyl. It will work on any opiate, any opiate. All righty, enough about that. We got to do one more. I always like to put this stuff out there because this is information that that you need to know. I mean, you never know what you need to know, and the more you know, is the more knowledge you got, the more power you got. We have PAL in Bardstown, PAL, Parents of Addicted Loved Ones, Bardstown First Christian Church, 175 East John Rowan Avenue, Bardstown, Kentucky. Thursday nights at 6 o'clock to 7:30 p.m. That is not going on right now because of the coronavirus. If you go there, they will not be there, but they will be back. Next, I always like to bring up United for Recovery, www.unitedforrecovery.org. If you're looking for a rehab, they got a great resource button. Hit the resource button, www.unitedforrecovery.org, and there's all kinds of free ones in there. Next, I got Northern Kentucky Hates Heroin. Whoop, yes, they do. I never get into this book much, but I tell you what, this is probably the best book there is. It's got all the medical detoxes, talks about heroin treatment, uh, got all your rehabs, OP, IOP, POPs, Vivitrol, Suboxones, Methadone, adolescent services, residential women rehabs, residential men rehabs. And I tell you, I want to take a second here and I want to read something out of here because the people that put this book out, there is a fifth edition. This is the fourth edition, and I got the fifth edition that I can send you if you need it, digitally. I'm gonna go ahead and read this. We know you're lost, but we know there is hope. Heroin is killing people in northern Kentucky. In fact, it killed one of our family members, Nicholas. Accidental overdose broke our hearts, but instead of letting it tear our family down, we are going to fight. Northern Kentucky Hates Heroin.com is our way of fighting against heroin and hopefully saving you and your loved ones. During a visit to a Northern Kentucky hospital, Nicholas's mother, Holly, tried to discuss his heroin addiction with anyone willing to listen. She was desperate as you may be right now. She had already reached out to Nicholas's doctor, friends, family, clergy, searched online, any resource she could find, to no avail. Even the nurses at the hospital were lost on what to tell her. After Nicholas's accidental overdose, our family vowed to help as many people struggling with the overwhelming, confusing, and frustrating search for help. This booklet right here is our attempt to help you locate the care and services for your loved one for your loved one who needs recovery. Right there, people. Right there. I have met these people before, and really good people. That was their only son, and it's sad, and it don't have to be like that no more. That's why I do what I do. That's why I do what I do. Because we don't have to, I don't want my family to go through that. I don't want your family to go through that. I don't want anybody's family to go through that. And I'm not talking about just Kentucky. I'm talking about everybody in the world. None of us have to go through this. And one more thing I wanted to talk about in here as soon as I find it. And Casey's Law continued. We want to go back to the other page. The Matthew Casey Wethington Act for Substance Abuse Intervention. Who is Casey? Casey Wethington died at 23 years old from a heroin overdose. He suffered from a treatable disease that does not have to be fatal. Casey was an energetic young man who enjoyed life until it was taken by drugs. As a boy, he participated in a variety of sports such as soccer, baseball, basketball, and wrestling. See, I mean, he wanted to, he wasn't like me in school. I was the bad kid. He did sports and everything. So it could happen to anybody, man. Addiction does not discriminate. He enjoyed collecting baseball cards, playing video games, playing the guitar, riding bikes, and skateboarding. So even if you're out there, thinking that your your family, they're out doing extracurricular activities, it can still get you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, and that's what they're saying. And they couldn't. They tried to get. I'm just going to summarize it. I know the story pretty much. Is they tried to get him help, and nobody could help him, and he overdosed. And then they come up with the law that you can case law somebody into rehab if you think they're endangering their life, and all you got to do is contact me, and I'll get you the paperwork. Whoa, it's that easy. And what you do is you fill it out. I can help you fill it out. I'm not certified to help you fill it out, but I know how to fill it out. I've been through the classes on how to fill that out, so I can help you. I'm going to tell you when you take it to the prosecutor attorney's office, he's going to look at you. He's going to say, "Well, if he does this, you're going to have to pay. You're responsible for the bill." Who cares? If he's using, he's probably not working. He can get Medicaid. Medicaid will pay for it. Like I said, www.unitedforrecovery.org under resources. There's a ton of free FREE programs he can get into. So absolutely don't be scared away because the prosecutor don't want to mess with you, because that's basically what he's doing. He don't want to hear it. He's got better time or other things to do than worry about your loved one that's fixing to die and that you're trying to save. So don't pay no attention to that. You just go ahead and fill out that paperwork and you hand it to them, and then you'll get a court case, and then they'll make him go to rehab. And if he leaves, they'll lock him up, and then can't go. You ain't gonna OD in jail. I mean, if you do, then there's other issues going on. But and and they'll make him go to rehab until he does complete it, or she or whoever. All right. I also want to talk about Kentucky Senate Bill 192. This is the heroin bill, and basically what it does, it was written into law March 25th, 2015. Basically what it says, if you have somebody that's overdosed, if you stay with them and you call 911 and you stay with them until the ambulance gets there, you are not prosecutable. You are got immunity, and they will not lock you up. I have personally been in that situation. My best friend died right here in the other room, in my bathroom, in my arms. I called 911 and I did chest compressions and mouth to mouth for 30 minutes waiting on the ambulance to get here. And they didn't search me. They didn't do nothing like that. All they did was try to revive him and took him to the hospital. And then they left. It was weird to me because they never said a word. Didn't even tell me they was leaving. And that's what they did. Never said a word. Never come back and asked me about nothing or nothing. They just wanted to try to save his life. And that's what that law is about, saving lives. So don't throw your buddy out in a ditch. Don't drop him off at the hospital, and push him out of the car. Don't do that stuff. Stay with him. That's your buddy. I mean, even you go to jail. I mean, why would you do that? I don't know. I can't do that. My body, I just can't do that. Mentally, I couldn't do that. But anyways, stay with them. You got immunity. They can't lock you up. All righty. Now, from there, one more paper. One more paper, and I'll quit throwing things at you. Once I find it. Once I find it. Once I find it. I don't know what happened with it. If I knew the phone number on it, I wouldn't even worry about it. I don't know where it went. Anyway, I said it's in the back here. Woo, woo. Bam. Look what I got. I found the paper. Suicide prevention. Damn. 1-800-273-TALK. Man, people out there struggling, they need a friend. Somebody's depressed, man, you try to help them out. If they're talking about they want to die, man, give them a number. Reach out and help them. We losing people to suicide. I try to kill myself. ceiling fan right in the other room with the extension cord. My nephew come in here and pulled me off of it. Thank you, Jesus, Lord. Woo! I'm alive here, right here. So I can spread the message. Spread the message of hope. Hope, people, hope. If I died in another room, who'd be sitting here keeping y'all company right now? Nobody. What do you say, Zach? Welcome to the show. Thank you for your support, my friend. Yeah, I'm just some man overdosed in front of my house. So we all jumped into action. Kept him breathing till the ambulance brought him back. Thank God. Thank God. Yep, see, they didn't try to lock her up either. They didn't ask her no questions. Thank you, Dora, for sharing. Thank you. So, yeah, man, I'm stoked. Buddy in rehab. I reached out to another friend today. He's struggling a little bit. I didn't realize he was struggling, but he's struggling, and I'm glad I reached out. And he's going through some things. Hey, I'll tell y'all what. I posted a prayer list on my page. Feel free to write your loved ones down. I tell y'all every day when I pray, I always say for my prayer list because I can't remember everybody. But now I got a list. Put your loved ones on that and keep it towards the top of the page. We'll always keep them in mind, always, because them people need it. Pray for me. I'll pray for you. I don't like to pray for myself. I pray for good tidings for everybody. I pray for the world to be a safer place. I pray for world peace. I pray for the COVID 19 to go away. Amen. And I pray for my prayer list. And it just works out. God's good to me today. I bet that was sad for you, Mom. I appreciate you sticking around and being there. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Y'all ever notice that sun's like right on me when I do this show? And I think it's Jesus Christ shining his light down on me. And that's what I'm always say, because that's what it is. I'm a firm believer, firm believer. You don't have to believe in that, but I do. And I'm going to say it because that's what I'm supposed to do is give my maximum service to my God. Amen. Amen. And my people, and my people. Love thy neighbor as I love me. And that's what it says right there in that big book. And I ain't talking about the blue book. I'm talking about the one that come down from centuries and centuries and centuries. And anyways, this is not a religious program. It's a spiritual program. I'm a little wore out. I'm a little wore out, tired, and I apologize for that, people. But you know what? I do a lot. I do a lot. Whether it's laying down and kick back in my easy chair, doing nothing all day. I mean, it's a hard job to do all that, and and I do really good at it. I mean, one of the best at doing all that. I tell you what, I can rock an easy chair. I'm telling you. I tell you, hard work, hard work. Not really, running around all day. I really didn't do much today. I went to E Town and dropped my buddy off. I did. I I tell you what, a lot of my problem is I'm on Facebook a lot because of my groups, and you stare at the screen long enough. It's really why these dark circles get there because I strain my eyes. Supposed to wear glasses. Just paid $500 for a pair of glasses, laying right in there on the table. I mean, I'm a smart guy. I'm smarter than that eye doctor. My heart doctor told me one time. He said, "You know what? You're smarter than I am." I was like, "Do what?" And he's like, "Yeah, apparently you are." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Well, I give you these pills. You don't take them, so apparently you know more about it than I do." And I was like, "Well, you know what? I probably don't know more than you." He said, "Well, if you want to live, you'll take these pills." I'm like, "Man, I don't like it. I don't care if you like it or not. You want to stay alive, you'll take them." And they coaxed me into taking them daggone things. So I guess y'all want to put up with me for a long time. At least I'm 45. I'm thinking I got a good 90 more years. Yeah, that put me about 135. Going with they're going to come up with some better medicine and all that. And yeah, that's right. I'm going to live forever. At least till the good Lord takes me away. And hopefully, whatever my job is in this planet and whatever I'm supposed to do that keeps me here, I don't do it until like 95 years from now, so he don't kick me off real quick. But that's all right. We'll do whatever. He's right. I hear you. I don't like taking them either. I don't have to take as many as I used to, but back when that happened, I was taking like 35 pills and I was like 35 years old. And I thought, you know what? At 35 years old, I don't need all this medicine. But when you're strung out on heroin and you're strung out on meth and you're strung out on weed and you're strung out on drinking and you're strung out on all that other stuff, your blood pressure and all that goes all wacky. And then they try to fix it. And I just wonder, let me tell you what I did. I'll keep this real. This is on me. I went to go get my teeth pulled the first time when I just got a couple cut out. Because methamphetamines and shooting heroin, that takes the calcium right out of your teeth. I had perfect teeth. Still would have had perfect teeth if I didn't do dope. But anyways, I go. They're gonna pull like 7, 8 of them at one time. I go to the hospital where that's where I got to get these pulled. They're gonna knock me out. They're gonna put me to sleep to do this. Well, I'm doing heroin and meth before I get there. Not even caring that they're fixing to put me out. It's a wonder I didn't die right there. And I tell you what saved me. My sugar was like 500 that day, and they wouldn't do it. And they said, no, no. I told Mom, I said, yeah, Mom, my sugar way too high. They wouldn't do it. They knew I was high. I know what it was, but I wasn't willing to admit it at that time. And the next time when I went and got them done, uh, I just on methamphetamines. I did an 8 ball all night long, and then here I am going to go get put to sleep. I mean, how's that work? Woo! Well, they cut them out that time. I made it to it, but yeah. But anyways, yeah, don't do that stuff. It's not smart. I could have overdosed, and they had no clue. I didn't tell them. An addict don't tell nobody nothing. I just go in there and act like oh no, I would never do like that because that's what we do. And and yeah, yeah, you got to go tell your doctor everything. I tell my doctor, I got the best doctor in the world. Uh, they know I'm an addict. They know everything about me. I tell them everything about me, and because they need to know that stuff. And you know what? They treat me just like I'm a normie, like I'm not a drug addict. Now they don't give me pain pills and all that. Of course, I tell them I don't want your dope. Exactly, straight up. I tell them when I walk in there, I don't want your dope, and you got to do that because some of them will, and they don't care. My doctor cares. Yep, and they don't treat me like a drug addict. That's the best thing in the world. I feel like that hospitals get on my little stool here. I went to the hospital. You know how many times I went to the hospital to get you know, I don't know if I can show you here. Well, right, you can't really see. I can't turn my arm that way. I had it right there. Had an abscess cut out right there. Looks like a bullet hole, really, but it ain't. I had an abscess. Had several of them, and you can't see them. It's too hard to show you on this. I got them on my legs and everything. You know how many times I went in there and they just treated me like an addict instead of try to help me or say, hey man, you need to find a different way to live or nothing like that. What a perfect opportunity to say, hey man, I know a better way. Not one of them ever did that. Treated me like a dog until I got mad and left. Treated me, walk in there and go give you an IV and they just ram it in you like you're a pincushion. I guess they think because you stick yourself with needles, it's all right to treat people like that, but it's not. Uh, Drug addicts are sick people. I got to remind people all the time of that. Uh, I'm not going to argue the fact about disease and all that, but I can tell you this: most of us don't want to act the way we act. We just have no other way to go. And I know everybody wants to say, "Well, just quit." If we could just quit, we would just quit. We can't. Every time I ever said that I'm going to quit and I'm going to stop, I promise this time I'm going to do it. I meant it 100%. I was not lying when I said that. I wanted it more than you wanted it. I just could not stop. Just that simple. The physical element and the obsession was too much. Drugs are powerful. Royce, I hope you don't mind if I smoke. I get all that craziness in me. I can't help it. Can't help it. Woo! Can I get a big woo, 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 woo? Yeah, Jesus Christ is good, love and life. And man, I tell you what, I'm glad I get to share with y'all today. Because you know what? It makes me feel good. Feels better. I noticed today that my little emblem here, I ain't gonna tell you what it means. Some of you already know, but the silver's come off of it. I need to find a way I can get one of them that's all silver. I've looked everywhere. You can't just find them because of what it is. Whoop whoop. I had a friend that used to do that all the time, and I always laughed and thought it was funny, so that's why I do it. And I feel good. Let it out. Whoop whoop. You gotta let it out of you. Praise Jesus. Daggone right. Whew, man. I know I'm goofy. I try to be sometimes. Sometimes it's just natural. Just natural. But I'd like if I know it's gonna be so nice today, I went I got me some mushrooms, not the wild crazy ones, kind of them good morel mushrooms. Look like a honeycomb, man. You take them and you slice them in half, you soak them in some water, and then about a day, and all these little bugs come out of it. I know it's gross and crap, but anyways, when you get done with that, you strain the water off of them, dip a little egg, and you dip them with turkey kernel, deep fry them fellers. Woo, good stuff. I'm telling you, try it out. You love it, love it. I like it. Gives you the poops though afterwards, but that's all right. They're good. Probably all the grease. It can't be the mushrooms, right? The grease. But yeah. So, how was y'all's day? My day was good. I tell you, can't get no better than what I did today, that's for sure. My day was awesome. Look at mom. Woo, woo, woo. I love y'all. Land fish, exactly right. That's right. And they are the bomb. They are the bomb. Buddy of mine and his dad, they found 281 of them the other day. And I wasn't there to even get one of them. You believe it? They posted on Facebook. I thought they was going to invite me over for dinner. I said, is that an invite? They never answered me back. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I might have to consider not worrying about no coronavirus. Just go knock on the door and say, "Hey, what about them mushrooms? Yeah, get you some wild turkey breast, and you fry it up and eat them mushrooms together. It is really good. Make a heck of a meal." But we're not here to talk about eating, even though y'all know I like food. Ain't nothing I like better than eating a bunch of food, and I don't care what kind it is. I eat stuff I don't like. I don't know why. I just, I don't like peas. Eat the hell out of them. I don't know. You're hungry, you eat anything. Uh, there's other thing. I don't like lima beans. Daggone if I don't eat them. I don't. I eat them all the time. I don't know why. I don't even like them. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm weird like that. And that's all right. That's all right. See, it's good to be weird. Good to be weird. Hmm. Trying to think here. Did I tell you all? I know I did. I did. I did. I did. I did. I wish y'all would get one of these books right here. I know it says youth. It's put out from SAMHSA, and it stands for Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration. I'm going to show you that because you can look this up online. I posted some of their publications the other day on the channel there, and a lot of good information in there. A lot of good information. Oh, yeah. Call me about the Narcan because I'll give you one of these beautiful pieces of paper right here. Look here. Overdose recognition and response guide. Those are the whole box of Narcan. Call me 502-286-0005. I got about 6 boxes still. And first come, first serve. If you gotta have it, I'll go drugstore, get you a box, whatever. You can go to the drugstore, several or drugstores, just go in there and your insurance pay for it for free anyways. I'll be glad to go get as many of them as I can get for you if I need to. Whatever. Dead people do not recover. I don't know if you believe that or not, but once you die, ain't no bringing you back. Can't do it. Impossible. But if you overdose 8 minutes, it's bring you back 92% of the time. Miracle drug. Miracle drug. I don't even know what's in it. I just know it's an antagonist that gets it out of your system or off your receptors. I carry my Narcan in my purse. I hope I never have to use it. I hope you never have to use it either. But I'm glad you got it in your purse because you know what? People don't overdose at home. Rare. They do, but it's rare. Most time it's in a bathroom at a gas station, in a parking lot at a restaurant, stuff like that. Because when I went to my dope dealer, first thing I did was find a place I could park. So I get one in me. I was sick. That's right. I didn't wait till I got home. I couldn't wait that long. I had to have it now. NOW. So 95% of the time it's in a restaurant bathroom or in a parking lot. And it's always good to have that on you. Always good to have that on you. Y'all believe I've been running my mouth for 45 minutes already? I ain't even really said nothing, have I? Have I said anything good? Have I said anything good? Probably not. Probably so. Probably not. You know, trying to think. Trying to think. I want to tell y'all a good story, and I feel like I got to think about it. It ain't true. I wouldn't lie to you. I'd tell you it's a lie right off the bat. But did I tell you about the time? Yeah, I told y'all about that. That's how sick we are. I'm a germaphobe. I pulled dope right off the bathroom floor. Broadway, KFC, and Louisville. I think it's like somewhere around 22nd Street, somewhere right in there. And yeah, I spilt my dope in the floor and I drawed it up off the floor and shot that in my veins. That's how sick we get. That's how sick we get. You know that I say addiction does not discriminate. I see news things of judges overdosing. Uh, Everybody from white collar to blue collar to from the. I make it look easy. I'm nervous to share. Don't be nervous. It is easy. I'm talking to my computer. Nobody really sees me. I see myself. It is easy. But it don't matter if you're from the slums, you're homeless, or if you live in the biggest mansion on the planet. 10% is the number. 10% in the hood, 10% on the east end of Louisville, 10% on the west end of Louisville, 10% in the country, 10% in the suburbs, 10% of all the population does drugs. It don't matter where you're at in the population, 10% of that does it. And just to be honest with you, I was doing cocaine with a judge in Louisville. I mean, I was who I was, they was who they were, and we met in the middle and we did dope. I mean, so don't be judgmental. That's right. No judgment. That's right. That's right, Dora. Uh, I'll never tell you who that was. You could waterboard me and I wouldn't tell you. Uh, I wouldn't, just because. They got their own demons to fight. I'm fighting demons, I'm fighting my own demons, and I'm sharing my demons with you all so y'all know what to look for and know what to do. Maybe you could help somebody. Dora says she used to sell to a judge and a few attorneys. Yeah, I knew an attorney that you could, if you got in trouble, you just gave him an 8 ball and he'd get you out of it. And true story. Uh, but you know what? It's probably not what his life that he wanted because nobody says I want to grow up and be a drug addict. Woo woo! I want to grow up and lose everything I got, lose my family, my dog, my wife, my car, my house, and my life. Nobody grows up and says they want to do that. It's not. It's not. It's not what it is. I will be there all the way with you. Yeah, it is an all-encompassing habit. I think I did tell y'all that when I got clean sober, I had so much time on my hands because I wasn't chasing nothing no more. I mean, it used to be from the time I got up till the time I went to bed or passed out that I had to find more for the next day and the next day and the next day. So it was a constant battle every day. And if I had enough for 4 days, it wouldn't last 4 days. It's like if I buy cigarettes by the carton, I'm gonna smoke the whole carton way quicker as if I buy them by the pack. It's just the way it is. You got more, you do more, and yeah. I don't know if I ever told you, or if I ever told y'all my sister. She's not an addict, not even close. Uh, I did dope with her, growing up. We partied together, and I would have bet money that she'd been an addict. But she ain't. She walked away from it. She set it down, never touched it again. She started smoke cigarettes for like 7, 8 years, put them down like never was nothing. Uh, she walked away. It's just no problem. And look at me and wonder what the hell is wrong with you? Why can't you stop? I did. It's because she's not an addict and I am. Uh, it's in my brain. I'm twisted up there. And as y'all know, whoop, whoop, wouldn't have it any other way. But I am grateful that I am an addict because I get to share a message that a normal person don't get to share. Uh, I'm grateful that I got clean and sober so I can share a message that to people. You know, I go over more because I'm an addict and I'm trying to reach normal people. Try to reach a normal man. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. I don't know about how young a man I am now, and I appreciate you're proud of me. I'm proud of you, dog. I really am. Whoop whoop. Proud of you. Truly, 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 truly am. Thank you. Appreciate your support, Doug. Appreciate it. And I try to reach the people out there that know nothing about addiction and educate them. You know, that's what I'm doing here. You know, I could be in a closed group telling my story to a closed bunch of people that don't believe in giving up anonymity. Uh, but I'm a firm believer, and y'all hear me say it all the time. If you don't know I'm sick, how are you going to know to ask for help if you're sick? That's just my theory on it. Non-anonymity is what I say all the time. Uh, that's why I don't talk about other groups. Other groups, I don't talk about them because they believe in anonymity, and I am a member, and I love them. They work out really good for me. They keep me sane and all that stuff. And but say I fall off the wagon, and everybody said, "Oh, well, that didn't work," when it had nothing to do with them. It had to do everything to do with me and me doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Am I doing it right? You know, or am I half-assing it and bullshitting myself? Because if I'm doing all that, it won't work. It won't work for nobody. But if you go in there and put one foot in front of the other one, and you do what you're asked to do, and make a little coffee, listen, pay attention, admit your own faults, find you a higher power, whether it's a ball peen hammer, this comb, or Jesus Christ. Woo! Shine your light down on me. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. And man, life would be better, and it worked 100% of the time. 100% of the time. But you got to do it. I mean, it's a program of action. And so is life. So is recovery. If you're not willing to go do something different, get honest with yourself, admit your faults, whoop, whoop. See it right there? You got to be, that's why they say you got to be beat down to your rock bottom, sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired to look up and say, please, Jesus Christ, I can't take it no more. I want to die. Like that's where I was at. And here I am sharing a message to anybody to listen. That's what it's about right there. Giving back. Yeah. Helping the new guy out. Helping people that don't know nothing about it. You know, I don't know. Like Mr. Casey's mom and them are trying to find help. They went to the doctor. Hell, the doctor couldn't even help them. I didn't know. And I'm a firm believer, doctor can't help me. It takes one to know one, and it takes one to save one. And that's why I'm loud. That's why I'm loud right there. Because I'm going to save as many people as I can. And if I don't tell you where I'm from, you can't relate. And if you can't relate, I can't help you. And I can't, and I ain't going to say that I can relate to every addict. I can 99.9% of them. And if I can't, I guarantee you I know somebody can, and they're not that far away. They're not that far away. And if you think you're the exception to the rule and you're different and nobody's got your problems, I hate to tell you, brother, sister, whoever you are, you're no different than the next guy. And I promise you, I know somebody's did something way worse than you have. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. who would be willing to share their story to help you. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Can't keep it if you don't give it away. I ain't told y'all yet today. I love each and every one of you. Every one of you. I believe in every one of you. Every one of you. I like the old finger trick there. Get the camera. Every one of you. I really do. It's like I told my buddy today when I dropped him off at rehab. Hey, man, I believe in you. And I love you. Because I do. He's a human being, man. He's my brother from another mother. We all got the same mother, Mother Mary, if you believe in that. Brother in Christ, whatever. You believe in we all come down from monkeys, whatever. We all come from one spot. We're all brothers that way. We're all related. Blue, green, purple, orange, brown, purple polka dotted, purple people eater. We're all related. I guess, they say they can take your genealogy and trace us all back to one little spot. I don't know. I'm not that smart, nor do I care to be that smart. Don't want to care to be that smart. Don't even want to know. Some people out there I don't like. I just don't like them. But I love them as a human being. Who am I to judge? Judge if you want to be judged. And I ain't saying, that I'm not human and I don't fall short, very short every day because I do. Some people just make it easy to judge them. I'm just like y'all probably judge me. It's all right. I make it easy for y'all to do that. And it's all right. I'll take it. I'll take it. You judge me all you want. But I know in the end, I've already been judged with my higher fire. And I'm guilty no more. I've done been judged. And then when I get to the pearly gates and St. Peter looks at me, he'll say either yay or nay. But I had a monk, a friend of mine, told me that I was probably all right. I was thinking one day, here I'm Catholic, and I'm sitting there at the monastery, and I'm talking to this monk friend of mine. I'm like, and it just hit me one day. I was like, hey man, do you believe in Jesus Christ all the time? Is there sometimes that you just think, am I doing all this for nothing? And he said, Chuck, you think too much. He said, of course I do. And you take somebody that prays all day long and is given their life, 50 years of their life at a monastery, and even they got doubts. So if you got doubts, it's all right. I got doubt all the time. I pray doubt more than anybody. But I try. I try to believe every day. I try to do something different every day. I'm not trying to get you to believe, even though that is my job as a Christian to do that. But I'm not going to preach the gospel to you. Not. I don't know enough of it to preach it, anyways. But I do know one thing. I know how to help an addict out. I know how to help an alcoholic out, and we're starting every day right here at 6:30. You know why we do it at 6:30 every day? Because somebody dies every day from overdose, lack of knowledge. I'm going to say something kind of here controversial. If you're going to use, don't use alone. Had a buddy of mine clean 2 years. He had more time cleaning than I do right now. Right now. Scary. It really is. It scares me to death. And everybody I know that relapses, I ask them, what'd you do different? What'd you do? What made you do that? And, all of them got a different answer, but whatever. Uh, he had Narcan sitting right there next to him in the car. He used alone. He fell out. There wasn't nobody there to give him Narcan, and he died. Just happened a couple months ago, and truly sad, truly sad. And everybody thought he was doing everything right. That's how powerful this addiction is. You never know. You never know. Well, Mom, I miss it too. I get my coffee every morning, but I don't get to have it with you. Damn Corona. Go figure. I get sober and damn disease named after a beer gonna take me out. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I think God got me here for a purpose, and that's good. My ball peen hammer's got me here to do something, and I don't know what my ball peen hammer's got me doing. And I say a ball peen hammer, and it's a joke, really, that I say that because y'all know that I believe in Jesus Christ. And but my aunt, she got sober for 25 years, and her higher power was a ball peen hammer. And you know what that tells me? Willingness. Willingness. You got to have the willingness to believe in something more than you, no matter what it is. They call it a higher power, whatever. And it's something stronger than you. And ball peen hammer, that was stronger than me. It'd knock holes in my head if you hit me with it. Gotta be stronger than me. And she said if that hammer was to ever bust and break, fall apart, that that's when she could drink again. And it never happened. Never happened. But if we give my mom all them props over, she's not that great. Nah, really she is, but that's all right. Just kidding. Just kidding. Don't get mad at me, Mom. I promise I'll come have coffee with you. I promise. I don't come because I love you, and I'm afraid when I'm around people sometimes I don't want to get you sick. And I don't know that I can live through it. I tell you what, though, if something does happen to you, I can tell you right now, I'm not going to drink over it. I'm not going to get high over it because it's not going to bring you back, and it's just going to make my life worse if I do that. So after you're dead and gone, you don't have to worry about looking down and seeing me down here being all messed up. You get to see me sober, and hopefully you'll be able to look down on me and see me sober too. But I promise you that right now that I don't have to take a drink and I don't have to take a drug if something happens to you. I will be very upset, probably more upset than any time I've ever been in my whole life, guarantee it. But I don't have to use over it, and I share that with all my sponsees that I sponsor. Because if they lose somebody, they think, oh, that's the only reason I would ever drink again or whatever. But if you keep telling yourself that, you're making it okay for if that happens to use, and it's not okay. It is not okay because that's not a good reason. There is no good reason. Uh, it won't bring them back. The next day, when you feel guilt, shame, and remorse because you used, they're still going to be gone, and they're going to be upset with that too. And it's going to make it even worse. It's going to compound, and you're going to find every reason in the world to stay stuck in that bottle or stuck with that dope in you. And thing right now, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It ain't worth it to me. I can't think of one good reason for me to go out and use. You know, I can't think of one good reason. Now, if y'all could come up with a good reason, maybe I'd go use. But I guarantee you, you ain't got a good enough reason for me to use. There is no good reason. Ain't no reason for you to cut me off from sunlight of my spirit, my spirit of the universe, my Jesus Christ. He looked down and laid his hand down on my shoulder and said, "Son, you got this. I love you." And I take that with all my heart. I think he does, and I believe in that 100%. I love each and every one of y'all. Like I said, this coronavirus, everybody uprising, and I don't know about everybody, but select few, and just give it time, give it a chance. I would freak out too if there was army tanks and stuff going down the road, but there's not. They ain't telling me that I can't leave my house, that I can't get in my car and drive wherever I want to go. They do tell me I shouldn't leave the state and all that, but they're just trying to protect people. If I do go, they're not going to lock me up for it. They ain't saying I can't go to church. They're saying I can't go to church. It makes funny. They're saying I can't do it in person. I can do it in a car. We can sit by car, and we can still praise Jesus or whoever, Allah or the devil, whoever you're, whatever. They're not telling you can't do it. I mean, I realize everybody wants to go to work, but I guarantee you, that they're giving you $600 unemployment every week on top of what you're supposed to get. You're making more money on unemployment. I don't get it. I didn't come here to talk about politics. I just want people to, that's what makes people, upset. And I tell you, I was sitting here watching the governor as these people were doing that as an addict, getting all anxious over that because I could hear all them people outside doing that. And I'll tell you what I was doing. I was thinking, man, all them people, if they get sick, all them people are going to go and spread that. That's exactly what I thought. And I don't know. I get to worrying about everybody. I'm really empathetic, and I don't want to see people die. And if I got to sit home for a little bit, I'll do it. They start running Sherman tanks down the road, we'll go get our guns. Then we'll stand up or whatever. But they're not doing that. They're not telling us we can't do nothing. Stand 6 feet apart. I mean, You ask me, I don't want to be next to you anyways. Did you take a bath today? I don't know. I ain't had one yet, but I guarantee I get one before the night's over with. Guaranteed. But I love each and every one of y'all. Don't do dope. Pray for everybody on the prayer list. Got somebody you need somebody to pray for? Put it on the prayer list. We're on YouTube. Chuck Brothers Recovery Loud and Proud. Like and subscribe. Uh, I love each and every one of you. I believe in you, every one of you. We will be right back here tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every day, spreading a message of hope. Love you.